Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh everyone. Now we would like to present our mini research under the title Is it relevant nowadays of having Netflix for kids? And this study was conducted on parents to obtain detailed information on the use of Netflix among their children while at home. Do you know what is Netflix? Netflix is an application to watch movies, dramas, and cartoons from various types of countries. Kids nowadays tend to overuse their smartphone watching Netflix rather than studying. Sometimes children inadvertently watch violence programs that can increase aggressive behavior among them. This can be the bad effect on children as they are easily influenced by television programs. Okay, next we go for the problem statements. There are 4 problem statements that we state in our mini research. Firstly is Netflix contains impolite elements and extreme action that are not suitable for children to watch without parental monitoring. Secondly, many of children's cartoon animation shows have negative elements, either in verbal or non-verbal. Third, watching Netflix uncontrollably will affect a children's emotions and development. Lastly, is children are more influenced by what they watch is also one of matters that needs to be given attention by parents. Next, we go for the objective. The objective of this study are: first is to investigate the implication of Netflix on children. Second is to identify the role of parents in controlling children's activities. Lastly is to identify Netflix as a medium in learning process among kids.
Literature review. James 2008 believed that what is watched on television influences behavior either positively or negatively, as also Ginbert 2009 said they are most likely to achieve low grades in school, read less book, exercise less, and are overweight, which are negative effects of television on primary school children. Miriam E. Baron 2000 stated the association between television viewing and food consumption can be explained when programs aim to children and tend to have higher energy density than other products that occur during both commercial and program. Other than that, Rajput Kiransin Networsin study of media impact on children behavior 2014. Media psychological perspective is a study of children long-term aggressive behavior when exposed to television violence for extended period of time. He said it could lead to attitude.
Alright, next for the methodology in this research, we use 2 methods to collect and analyze data, which is literature review and questionnaire. For the literature review method, we have read and referred to related materials in the form of journals, academic papers, and books. And for the questionnaire, we utilize through Google Form that is divided into 3 sections, including demographic of the respondent, the role of parents, and the implication. We distributed a set of questionnaire to parents, a study respondent to obtain relevant information about the role of parents in keep an eye on children watching shows on Netflix and its impact on their lives.
Okay, we move to findings of analysis data. We have 3 questions for section A. Firstly, majority of parents have Netflix at home, as count for 66.7%. For the group of 41 until 50 years old respondents, represents the majority of 36.7% respondents. In terms of child age, the second group have 17 children, which is equivalent to 56.7%, and the second group have 13 children, which accounts for 43.3%. For section B, we have 4 questions relate to roles of parents. Firstly, do parents always monitor children's search in Netflix history? Yes, majority of them constantly oversees the search for children in Netflix history. Secondly, about the limit child use of screen times. Most of them are committed to monitor and limit their screen times. Thirdly, we ask about, are there sets a special schedule or time for kids watch Netflix? The percentage between them are equivalent. The last question for this section is, are children allowed to watch select movies by parents? So we can see that most of them don't mind for their children to watch any movies. We move to section C for the implication of Netflix, that consists of 4 questions as well. The first thing shows us that majority of parents agree that Netflix has a positive and negative effects on children's development. Secondly, most parents do not agree with the statement that Netflix encourages children to study at home, while every 1 per 3 of them is not sure whether it encourages their children or not. For the third, the greatest number of respondents agree that watching Netflix is able to strengthen the relationship between parents and children. Conversely, the most shocking fact is only 1 respondent did not agree. The fourth and last one, at most important question, indicate that volume of them are agree that Netflix is support tools through audiovisual learning, whereas the most startling fact is only 1 respondent did not agree.
Next, there are 5 elements to be concluded in this study. It is based on objective, platforms, responsibility, suggestion and roles. The study objective are to investigate the implication of Netflix on children. Second, identify the role of parents in controlling their children, and Netflix as a medium in the learning process among kids. Next, children could overload their smartphones to watch Netflix instead of studying, and this Netflix addiction can affect the mind of kids. The responsibility in this study shows it provides appropriate guidance to the children regarding the development of television habits, the selection of television program, and the impact of television. However, several roles that can be emphasized to their children to create the coolest behavior and ethical values among kids. Last but not least, it provides a clear picture to the important roles and initiative of parents, and also the implication of Netflix for their children. Thank you.